Over the course of 13 years, our next guest visited all of Connecticut's 169 towns to see what the state he was born and raised in really had to offer. Thomas Fatone, author of the Signs of Connecticut, is here to talk about his adventure. Welcome, Thomas. This is great.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you for having me.
We're going to start with the sign in Bridgeport.
Correct.
And why is this so significant to you?
It was being that I was born, raised in Bridgeport. I work in Bridgeport. I thought I knew everything about Bridgeport. It was one of the signs that was hardest to find. And a newspaper actually found it for me one day when I was inquiring about it. After 13 years of searching, it was inside a closet at the town city chambers. They were taking chairs out of the closet one night. They found it and called me.
And so where is it out now? Is the sign?
It's outside downtown right now, corner of Broad Streets, downtown
Very good.
Bridgeport.
But I wanted to show you something, though, that on the sign it says since 1974, the largest city in Connecticut is now part of New York metropolitan area.
Very interesting. I'll have to do some research.
Yeah, we may need to point that out to people in Bridgeport.
I guess so.
Very good. Our next sign that you want to talk about is Trumbull, and that's because Trumbull is really where it all started.
That's exactly where it started. Me with the hair, too, as well. I grew up down the street, Bridgeport, Trumbull, they border each other, and I was always curious about the sign when I was younger. So when I get older, one day I just decided to stop, and I went over and took a picture with the sign and actually read. And from then, that's where it started.
So what really inspired you to do all the signs of Connecticut?
I love history, and I just wanted to do a lot of exploring when I was younger, and I didn't have a lot of money to go far places, so I was like, let me make Connecticut my little playground. So I started traveling to all the different towns, and in the meantime, while visiting the towns, I saw the pictures and the plaques. I took pictures of those as well.
So every town is in the book?
All 169.
Wow. Okay.
13 years.
13 years.
Yeah, 13 years.
There's a lot of love that went into this
book. A lot
book.
of love.
Our next town is Salem, and yes, we have a Salem, Connecticut.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
But I understand it also has some connection to Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes, the person who founded Salem was from Salem, Massachusetts, and Salem is actually one of the last towns in Connecticut to get its first zip code. And I think Salem is what Connecticut used to be like: rolling hills, stone walls, scenic farmland.
Wow. Is there any town in here that you really loved? Is there, or just too many out there?
I'm a big, huge fan of Milford.
Milford?
Yeah.
Why is that?
The beaches, the town green, the mall, Route 1. It's just and very historic, one of the oldest towns in the state as well.
Okay. And the next town we want to visit is Thompson?
Thompson. Those are my road running friends there. And Thompson, top right-hand corner of the state, farthest away from the southwestern quarter. And very scenic, Gothic houses up there, interesting town green. Yeah,
you mentioned that some of the houses, many of them were white.
Yes, they were white.
Was there a reason for that? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Very old town, old houses, very historic. You know, it's way out there.
I love those really small towns with small greens.
Exactly.
It's very picturesque.
It is.
Okay, our last one is Hartford.
It's Hartford, and there we go, Jody and I.
Yes, now how did you get the governor to meet you there?
Many emails and contacts. She finally had 5 minutes of her time. Her busy schedule, she came out and met me one day, and there we go.
And what was the significance of this sign? Anything?
Hartford was originally called Hertford, with a H-E-R. Yeah.
H-E-R.
She didn't know it as well. She was quite excited to read that.
Really? And it's all explained in the sign?
In the signs, yes.
Was there any particular fact in any of these signs that really sticks in your mind that you thought was really interesting?
There is so many facts. Maybe the Hartford one being that maybe it was called Hertford at one time.
Okay.
H-E-R-T.
Where can we get your book?
You can find my book on lulu.com, L-U-L-U.com. Also, I'll be at the Big E on Connecticut Day, which is September 19th. I'll be in the Connecticut House selling my book.
Great. We'll be looking for you out there, Thomas.
Look forward to it.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.